I had no way to explain it. But then I decided to do some investigating because on the other side of the water was something that looked unnatural, to say it in the least. And then the sounds hit from out of nowhere. I had no clue what I was hearing, but all I knew was I was staring into the abyss. There was nothing. It was back and forward. There was nowhere else to go, like the world had completely cut off. But the weird thing was, I could walk out into the void. But when I did, things started messing up. I started dropping. The world around me started shaking, and what I saw didn't make any sense before my eyes. As the world I knew got further and further away, I didn't know if I'd ever get back. But one thing's for sure, this was definitely a mystery that needed solving. Not only had the person that brought me the case disappeared, but I might be disappearing as well. Just as suddenly as the void had taken me, I was out. And I'll tell you one thing, I wasn't gonna risk it. I booked it straight to the elevator, up the shaft, and out of there. I didn't want anything to do with this place, that's for sure. Then I realized I still needed my stuff. I ran up to the bunk in which I had slept, grabbed the things, and ran for it. And I mean, I have never really ran that fast in my life. I hid to the second elevator, shot down the steps, and man, I seriously went as fast as I possibly could. And then finally, I was out. And just as I was about to leave, I saw something. What I saw was a light on the other side of the island, and I had to check it out. My detective side forced me, so I started swimming the best I knew how. And I swam across the whole entire channel to the other isle. I'll tell you one thing, it was dangerous. Who knows what was lurking in those waters? But I had to do it, otherwise I wouldn't have lived with myself. Honestly, that's what we detectives live for. I exited from the water, and what I saw scared me so much I backed into it. One thing's for sure, it wasn't natural. A portal to the underworld, lying in the middle of nowhere. Or was it? What I didn't know was whether it was placed. If someone from our world had made it, maybe the client used it to, I don't know, do some illegal activity. Or maybe, just maybe, someone from the other side had used it to get to here. And if that was the truth, then I had a much bigger mystery on my hand. I looked around the thing to see if I could find any clues as to where it started from. Right when I got close, all of a sudden the world around me started to move and shake unnaturally, just like it had when I was in the void. I had no clue what was going on, but one thing was for sure, this was meant for me to find. The question was, who put it here for me to discover?